doesn't matter if the anti-stands won, because we did. I was able to hack in and change the score.
Hello, everybody. Pasto is a liar and a cheater, and just generally an old, good around bad person. So I will warn everybody. Pasto has been known, on multiple occasions to sort of worm out or wiggle out of these sort of things. It's of the utmost importance that anybody who knows anything about the trial, knows any sort of information about the trial, please don't let this information fall by the wayside. If anybody has any tips, images that incriminate here or good Pasto, please share them right away. I will say, of course, if you are found sharing any information which is later found to be false, you will face repercussions. Election, rigging a scoreboard, some pretty heavy fraud. What do you say to all the people who are telling you that you're not only a monster, but you're a liar and you're a thief? What do you say to those people?
After this this trial, this hearing, that I have been framed and continuing to be framed.
I think we might have to wait a little bit on Stanley, because I know Stanley has some real bombshell evidence. I don't want to put you there right now, Pasto. I'm your friend. Even though if I'm mad at you, I'm still your friend, Pasto. And I don't think you're ready for Stanley yet. I'm going to get a chance to cast our vote here at the end. Of course, we're going to hear Pasto out. We're going to hear Rare out, who has some pretty damning evidence that he's going to show here. You have just about every admin against you.
Stan has some pretty bombshell information. It really is. It really is.
I did not hack that machine.
All right, I'm bringing him in.
And bring his goon in too. Now, we didn't really talk about this before the trial, Stanley, but I thought you might feel more comfortable here if you have your friend Rented Reaper with you. I know in the past we haven't really seen eye to eye on everything.
I've watched the video on the Friends of Norm channel, and I've made my mind that I'm going to defend you tonight, Norm.
I suggest you think carefully about putting your backing behind me. I suggest putting your backing behind the truth here. Because we may continue to have our beefs, we may continue not to agree, but can we at least agree people who cause real problems in this world get brought to justice? So Stan, what's this bombshell evidence you have possible?
So, I got some screenshots. These are not my screenshots.
Okay, so this got sent to you. You tell me, but can you give us at least some information on who sent these screenshots to you? I understand you want to keep the source anonymous, and I respect that.
I believe it's just a person on Discord that had their friend apparently groomed by Pasto.
So before you post these screenshots, you understand that these are very serious legal accusations, which, if false, could lead to you, real life you, getting sued for defamation. You are aware of this before you post these. As in, you may get sent to juvie for posting these if these are false screenshots. You're aware of this, right? Stanley, I would say I would give it a good amount of thought before you post it, Stanley, because if these turn out to be fake,
Stanley, I will sue you. These are lies.
We don't know if they're false yet. Calm down, boy. Calm down, buddy.
We're gonna be.
We don't know if they're false. Well, I know they're false. Stan, you will be hearing from my lawyer.
Well, of course,
these are lies.
Say they're false.
Oh, yeah, because they're absolutely false.
Yeah,
this is absolutely ridiculous. This has turned into a kangaroo court. It was supposed to be about a quote-unquote accusation of me cheating, and now I'm grooming people? This is absolutely ridiculous.
You haven't seen the screenshots, and yet you explode on my boyo Stanley here.
Well, wait a minute. I haven't seen the screenshots. If I'm the one grooming them, wouldn't they be my screenshots?
I was going to say, I think if Pasto would know if he's had these conversations, right, before seeing the screenshots. Stan, can I ask you, are you confident in your source you got this from, that this is legit?
Are you
deadly confident?
I don't know.
Like if this got brought to, outside of norm court here, if this got brought to a court of law, would you believe it? I mean, would you stake your life on these claims that these are legitimate and that these are not doctored screenshots in any way?
I believe I've only had them for I haven't taken a look at them, but
it's okay. So what you're saying is you definitely do not have enough information to make these claims.
No, someone just sent them.
How dare you?
How dare you, Stanley? How dare you? Can we get Stanley out of here?
I am sorry.
What the fuck was this? I was told. Fucking ban Stanley. Jesus Christ.
Whoa! Did you ban him?
I was told, Rare, that you had bombshell evidence and that you didn't have some kid with a bunch of fake screenshots which are libel. Pasto, you haven't given away your profile picture to anybody recently, have you?
So Stanley, in your chat last night, in
Did you get a
DMs,
screenshot?
he asked me for it, and I gave it to him. Absolutely. I'll
Can you
send
please
that
post-
right
can
to
you
you
please
right
post it?
now.
No. I think Stanley was
This is unbelievable.
attempting to commit libel against Pasto here. Because I don't know, maybe it wasn't Stan. Maybe Stan's being legitimate, and maybe I overreacted. Maybe Stan really did just get sent these from some random troll. But just based on the evidence of him literally asking Pasto for his profile picture, like the day before all these screenshots seemed to come out. So just a basic level textual analysis of this kind of doesn't really read as Pasto. It definitely reads much more as 13-year-old.
Well, I'm older than 13, I'll tell you that.
Just for the viewers who are a little confused here, who is Rexy?
Rexy is Stan's alt.
Rexy says, so I have a great idea. I'm impersonating Pasto. I could fake some screenshots of him. Is it really this obvious?
Are you kidding me?
We have a quite serious matter that we're trying to deal with here. Situation with Stanley, we're taking this very seriously. This is a very serious libel and defamation case. I'm going to be honest with you, Stan. I haven't known you for all too long, maybe half a year. I'm rooting for you, Stan. I want you to have a good outcome from this. I don't want you to get in trouble. I don't want this staff to be elevated to the point where Pasto has to get lawyers involved. For this to work out, Stan, we're really going to need you to be as cooperative as possible. We're going to need you to be as honest as possible. You know, the first step in all this is I'm going to need you to stand up and we're going to have you admit your guilt. I mean, that's one of the biggest things.
Good evening, punk Stan. First, I want to address Norm. How dare you? Understand this, Norm, that what he did was extremely serious. That could have a very huge implication in my life. Could put me behind bars. This little chump's here for just a cup of coffee. Just a small bit of time. But I'm here forever. And he's trying to destroy that? No. Let me tell you something, Stan. All day today, I was at a lawyer. Well, I want to tell Stan's friends, you guys are safe from this. Because some of you are actually giving me some info. And let me tell you something, Stan. After me and my lawyers are done with you, Lawyer Andy has been extremely busy. And I thanked him for the couple of minutes that he had. I took the entire day off of work to do what I had to do. And I had to do it, Norm.
I don't think this is the time that we bring the hammer down. I think Stanley's still young. Stanley still has time to learn. I think we have to have a more measured response here, and maybe we might actually teach him something. You know, I gotta ask, have you even considered maybe just asking him to make an apology or delete videos or do some sort of recompense? Like, what have you even considered that as an option?
Oh, I definitely want an apology. I want an apology video. Not only apologizing to Norm for what exactly, but also apologizing to me.
If I'm correct, I think there may have been some questions, and some people thought that perhaps the Garfield server was actually used in the creation of some of these fake screenshots. Do you think there's water to those claims? Do you believe in those claims?
Absolutely. Like I said, it's the hive of hate.
Yeah.
I have a customer that is very angry with me. Yeah. They don't have any lights right now. Yeah, they are lightless. You
hear that, Stanley? Yeah, Stanley? Do they have any kids or anything, or were they just single families and no parents?
I mean, 2 dogs. But puppies.
Yeah, Stanley. There's 2 puppies right now. There's 2 puppies who are afraid of the fucking dark right now, Stanley. Who are stuck in the dark because of you. What do you make of the fact that Stanley still hasn't admitted that he did it? Because everybody knows he did it. I mean, the evidence is so obvious. And he keeps on trying to take the blame off himself and put it on some unreleased friend. Stanley, I'll put it to you this way. If you really did get this from a friend, snitches rules aside, this is the time to out your friend. Correct me if I'm wrong here, but all that, whoever his friend is, that'll all be found in Discovery, right? They would be able to go into the logs. Yeah. What would I have to get Stanley to say to you, or what would I have to get Stanley to do? I'm not trying to help Stanley. I'm just trying to give Stanley a chance. Can we get we just got some newly released Stan screenshots. Do you mind if I show these on screen, Pasto? If I read you the apology, would you?
I've never heard him apologize to me.
Stanley needs to learn that he's not gonna. This isn't gonna end with him just making an apology to one of his friends. I think we need an apology video. What if Stan just makes a video apologizing? Maybe they delete the Garfield card server. Would that be enough for you?
That would be sufficient. However, also
that would be sufficient.
I want him to make an apology video, but also seeing a whole new world from what's that movie? Oh, Aladdin. Yeah, sure. Go ahead and do that. I'll tell you what. I'll sing the exact same song.
You're gonna sing a Brave New World by Jasmine dressed up as
In
Jasmine.
fact, if he just records Jasmine parts, I will record the Aladdin parts, and we will splice them together, and it'll be a nice little duel. It's like, if you understand, it's like a melding. But I will let this pass. I will let it pass.
Okay.
I will tell my lawyer to stop drawing up the papers.
This is definitely not the outcome I was expecting from here. So it appears Stanley is making a sort of pretty big decision that he's going to be sort of. It seems like he's going to be taking a break from this whole video thing. He wants to, if he's genuine about this and he's genuinely going to step back from YouTube and he's going to be a child, because he's 13, right? If he's going to step back from YouTube and he's going to go outside, great for him. I think that's great for him. If he's just doing this as some sort of like a publicity thing, like he's trying to get out of this, I don't think this is not what Stanley, what we want you to do to weasel out of this. We don't want you to try to weasel out of this. So if this is, you genuinely thought about it and you realize, this shit I'm doing on YouTube isn't helping me, fine. But otherwise, don't stomp out your creative spark just yet. Maybe just stop making reaction videos and start making stuff that's actually
I don't
creative.
want to see him destroy his art. That's
Like,
not what I want.
Like I don't think anybody was ever said Pasto was about burning art. Yeah, so just
no.
Just please take our names out of your mouth. That's all we ask, and make an apology video of that too. If you could sing, what was it? Feed the World or?
Oh man, A Whole New World. No, not Feed the World, Norm. A Whole New World.
Brave New World?
From the 1997, I think. Aladdin.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Brave New World from the book. Norm. Yeah, sorry I'm not reading the chat while my friend is being accused of pedophilia.